Yokoso Otakus, SANABI is a fast-paced action platformer game that will absolutely blow your mind. I had the opportunity to play this game thanks to the devs, and I really couldn't have been happier with this game. First off, the graphics are absolutely stunning. The pixel art is a mix between medium and high density, which really breathes a ton of life into this game, as well as keeps the performance running smooth as butter, which is definitely needed for how screaming fast the gameplay is. The first part of the game takes place in a futuristic abandoned Asian city, and the devs really put a lot of work into including a high level of detail to even very minor set pieces and backgrounds throughout the game. Every object matches well with the environments, and I often found myself stopping just to look at the details of objects or taking screenshots of some of the epic landscapes the game presents. I've only played the first part of the game, hence the first impressions, but the game also does a fantastic job at bringing multiple unique settings by utilizing flashbacks where the character will get lost in thought and go back to past events which are much different than current events. Even bigger than the graphics is the story of this game. As you've seen on this page, we cover a pretty wide variety of games, but it's safe to say that the initial story has a higher level of impact and buy-in than I've experienced in a long time. You start the game off in a beautiful natural landscape, spending time with your young daughter, who offers a really wholesome introduction as she asks her father to play a game of generals and soldiers with her. Throughout the intro, she commands you to save the lost Agent Raspberry, while you very slowly learn the most basic movement actions. Once the mission is complete, you enjoy a relaxing time in the grass with your child eating raspberries. In a horrifically shocking twist, this beautiful moment in time is cut short after a surprise explosion results in the loss of your child and sets you forward on an epic quest of revenge and return of the main character to his old past actions. It was seriously like something from a classic Denzel Washington movie or straight out of the world of John Wick. 17 days fast forward into the future, and we see our protagonist acting like a stone-cold machine, finding the seller of the bomb and looking for details on the mastermind, later revealed as a mysterious and elusive character from the past. It's obvious from that point forward you'll do whatever it takes to get your revenge, and very quickly the game sets up a series of events leading you to a city where all known human life has disappeared without a trace or a known reason. The gameplay feels familiar as it feels different. In many ways, I was reminded of Ghost Runner, despite being a 2D title versus a 3D one. You utilize a chain arm weapon, which can be used to grab on to specific materials which you quickly swing from to access difficult areas, avoid being hit by weapons, or to avoid danger. Along with that, you also utilize the arm to grab onto enemies and dish out devastating blows to them at ultra close range, or in the case of flying objects, you can ride them into the more tricky to reach spots before destroying them. The combat is ultra fast, but the game offers a few crutches for less immediately nimble players, including the ability to jump backwards out of danger after being hit, to a range of difficulty options from easy mode where you have infinite life to hardcore where with one hit it will force you to restart the area. Feel as you will regarding the lower difficulty options in the game, but personally I found easy mode to be a great primer to building up my comfort with the controls and to develop strategies for success without really wanting to totally smash my controller to pieces. I look forward to playing the rest of this game, if for anything to experience the rest of this fantastic story, listen to the banging soundtrack, or to see what settings I come across as I progress farther. The game is out in early access now and can be purchased on Steam at the sale cost of $13.49 until July 7th, when the price resumes to $14.99. Thanks again to the devs for allowing me access to their amazing creation. And if you like this content, feel free to hit the thumbs up button to support the page, or by subscribing to the channel for more anime news, reviews, and gaming.